I'm Mai Salazar. Here are the latest stories. The United Nations chief criticizes rich countries for their stock of COVID vaccines. Trisha Gahitos has the full story.
United Nations or UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres criticized developed countries for creating a stockpile of COVID-19 vaccines and called on them to share with the rest of the world to help end the pandemic. The UN chief criticized the self-interest of rich countries for building up vaccine supplies beyond the needs of their populations. The Secretary General lamented that the COVAX international system of vaccine aid to disadvantaged countries is having difficulties because there's been a lot of hoarding. He said that ending the pandemic depends a lot on having the possibility to vaccinate as quickly as possible the population all over the world, and he pleaded in favor of a mechanism powered by the G20 to put in place a global vaccination plan. Asked about the possible adoption of vaccination passports, Guterres was cautious, saying that before any decision is taken, there must be serious discussion to ensure fairness and to make sure that there is effective global cooperation. For One Media Network, this is Trisha Gahitos.
As the Catholic Church celebrates 500 years of Christianity this April, the Catholic Bishops' Conference of the Philippines would be maximizing social media's potential by holding webinars, lecture series, and other online activities in place of physical gatherings to ensure that the faithful are safe amid the enhanced community quarantine. Trisha Gahitos back with more.
Despite the raging pandemic and its quarantine restrictions, the celebration of the 500 years of Christianity this Holy Week and its succeeding activities will still push through online, according to the Catholic Bishops' Conference of the Philippines or CBCP. In its schedule of activities for the Jubilee year 2021, CBCP announced most of its events will be streamed online due to restrictions on mass gathering, particularly in areas currently under enhanced community quarantine in Metro Manila and its surrounding areas or the National Capital Region Plus. The National Quincentennial celebration of the first Easter Mass in the country will be held on April 4. It will be marked by the simultaneous opening of the Jubilee doors in all cathedral, which will signal the opening of the 2021 Jubilee year in parishes nationwide. On April 18, cathedrals and parishes will commemorate the first baptism by holding the said sacrament. During this year's Labor Day, the National Shrine of St. Joseph and cathedrals and parishes nationwide will simultaneously hold the national consecration of the patron of the Universal Church. Throughout the year, CBCP and church-run Radio Veritas will hold several online activities related to the quincentennial celebration. The 2021 Jubilee will end on April 22, 2022, with the closing of the Second National Mission Congress in Cebu City. For One Media Network, this is Trisha Gahitos.
For news on business and economy, the Philippine Association of Meat Processors Incorporated said some of its member companies have filed a price increase petition with the Department of Trade and Industry due to rising raw material prices caused by tight supply worsened by shipping delays. Since last year, the Department of Agriculture has suspended the importation of poultry products from European areas, which eventually expanded to countrywide bans that have confirmed outbreaks of bird flu. To date, the European countries that are banned from exporting poultry products to the Philippines are Denmark, France, Sweden, United Kingdom, Russia, Czech Republic, the Netherlands, Poland, and Germany. With the suspensions in place, the country has lost half of its supply base. We are your voice for change. We will keep on bringing updates and the latest stories. I'm Mai Salazar. Watch these stories on News Force.
Keyword today's headlines. Enhanced community quarantine now imposed over National Capital Region and nearby provinces amid COVID-19 surge. Department of Agriculture assures sufficient food supply amid ECQ imposition in Greater Manila area. Former President Joseph Estrada hospitalized and tests positive for COVID-19. Elderly mayors now allowed to receive COVID-19 vaccines. Big-time oil price rollback seen this week. United States President Joe Biden defends border response. Fair and balanced news. Comprehensive reports that will take you to the heart of the action. This is News Force.